back here with the Amber Throne, where we've just made it to Papel's original hometown before she was hanging out at the Divide for a while, because clearly she does not see eye to eye with her mother, at least. She ran off because she didn't like the way her mom was treating her. We picked up her little hood, and then proceeded to just go around taking fish from boxes and making potions and doing anything but something that would be helpful. Oh, she's just chilling on top of that roof there. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to find her. Hey, Papel. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I thought that was her cocking a gun for a second. I'm gonna kill my mom. Papel equipped her hat. There you go, buddy.
They're full of it. You remember why we're here, right? The man in white they talked about. I'm sure they're trying to get to the Sky Castle, too. We have to find my friend before they do. He lives deep in the swamp. You believe me, right?
Dude, I've seen your dedication to shooting some fools, okay? You don't have to question me in my faith in you. My faith in you is pretty absolute when it comes to people who save me from giant monsters by shooting guns at them a lot really fast. It is nice of them that they didn't actually remove Papel from my party, because it would have removed her little status effect there, and I don't want that. I just wrote another entry in my journal. Did I ever read this, by the way? The Goldwood Gateway. Papel appears to be telling the truth. A large gateway rests within the valley to the northwest, the orb around her neck functioning as its key. What unusual people could have made such a device? I suspect the Amber Throne was once involved. Perhaps there is more to learn about its nature here. There is something strange about this forest. The Red Kingdom also seems to have taken an interest. One of their ships has traveled west to investigate as well. Oh, they were headed west. I didn't realize. I thought they were headed up to the cloud thing. Right, that would explain all the Red City guards around. Kara. In the center of Goldwood is a village called Kara, Papel's home. The villagers seem to have an ingrained hatred of those outside the forest, as if they'd contaminate it. They believe outsiders have corrupted Papel. The Red Kingdom's ship came through. The villagers say they went into the swamp, the same one in which Papel's friend resides. What could the Red Kingdom want with a forest that's been sheltered from the rest of the world? One dearly wonders. Hello. Welcome. You may rest here whenever you like. Goldwood is such a peaceful place to stay. Sure, even though I'm an outsider? Well, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll just sleep in this comfy little nook with a window. See, Papel, we both get a bed this time. I don't have to sleep on the floor anymore. It's so nice. Oh, I'm having a dream. I am dreaming. I look like a little babby here. Yee! Oh. Ara, why do you keep running from home? I want to leave. Why? Our kingdom has been made pure by the throne. The land blossoms, and our opponents are made lax. I don't care. Do so when you're older. That's too long. You don't like it here? It's bigger out there. Bigger? Larger than both of us. There's something beyond those mountains. I know it. There's nothing for you out there, Ara. The world outside is unsafe. That's why you've a kingdom. Go back home. Yes, Papa. But in protest, I will do so as loudly as possible, kicking every plant as I go. You're right. Well. Funny timing, that dream there, as I just went into this place that's all about nothing being on the outside. Hey, Papel, you have any strange dreams last night? Nah, me neither. Let's go. Right, so this Axis is the previous king, our father, who is like the previous holder of the Amber Throne. I keep getting that wrong. And is regarded, with varying degrees of compassion throughout history, I suppose, for his, what he decided to do with the Amber Throne. So if I'm understanding correctly, he used his power with the wish-making star to just make his kingdom nice and pretty and away, and people outside were not happy about it. I've never seen people like those knights in red. Are they from outside the forest? That they are. Papel, you missed the treasure chest! Now, I'm sure you'll be an adventurer someday, but with unrefined treasure hunting skills like that. Shut up, Ara! Sorry, fine. Receive one knight's bracelet. Sounds like other, but what does it do? Attack by 3. Yeah, I'll be fine with that. I'm more keen on the defense at the moment. Is that something that Papel might want? No, we've got all our agility by 5 things here. I'm happy with that. I love the little whistling in here. This is so nice. So nice. Anyway, I'm gonna take your daughter and we're gonna go shoot some stuff. Is that okay? Okay, you're not even paying attention in the slightest. Big chins are important. Sure, dresses, yep. Just gonna say all this right in front of your daughter, wow. Don't worry about her, Papel. I think you've got a lot more ahead of you than getting married to someone with a big chin. Ah! You'll get married to someone who appreciates you shooting a gun, and that doesn't have to happen until you're an adult. Let's go blow off some steam by shooting this fox thing. Aha! Okay, you're paralyzed. Papel's mom, I did it bad. I did it bad. I'm not being a very good mentor. Anyways, let's get that out of the way. Stab. Increases your crit chance. Well, that would be so good if you weren't dead. So, to the west is where Papel's friend is, which is why my immediate instinct is to just go anywhere but that and see if there are any other little dungeons or anything to explore. Like we had those sort of optional prison camps earlier. Ah, to the east here. We came from the north, right, earlier? We, like, swooped around the Minic Forest in the north. Yeah. Oh, is this like a shortcut back? It kind of looks like it on the map. I don't rightly know what is here. Oh, hello. There's a path up here, and here's that ship that we saw earlier. Tied down with one of these little anchor things. A gunner's manual. Increases blast damage by net 50% for aura only. Papel does not need a manual to teach her how to shoot a gun. Only I do. Okay, so we can go to the right from here, or to the north from there, or... Oh, it's like a little shortcut? Ah, so it's a shortcut into the Minic Forest. That's cool. What happens if I examine this? Not a damn thing. But what's up north here? I believe we ever went this way. Sure sounds like we're kind of back into the Minic Forest area. And there's a Minic. Oh, that's a fish on a stick. I thought it was one of those little vigilance herbs or whatever it was that could give me permanent defense up, which I desperately want. Anyway, gun, dreadnought, gun, blam! And now for you to die. Ho-wonk! Ah, you resist getting dreadnoughted slashed. That's my favorite thing to do to a person, though. Anyway, blam! Goodbye. I guess I'll have to Leviathan's tongue. Wow, ow. And heart drain and just do all the little health regenerating things. Now you listen here. You listen good and proper. None of that. None of that. I will tolerate none of that. Give me my health back. Give me my damn health back. Goody goody. Papel's got a level up there. Oh, the agility didn't grow? Why not? What kind of nonsense is that? Oh, that's she was at 130 because of her status effect thing. So when it said it went 130 to 130, what it meant was she got a level up from something to 65, but you couldn't see it because the golden shot gives her 130. Or it brought her up to that at that point. We certainly haven't been here. My god, is this just a rug I can take? Looks like an oka hide or something. Can I not just take it? They surely don't need this, do they? What's the use of like one rug that you put outside? It's not even in anyone's house or anything. We surely weren't here. Don't you howl at me! This is a certified golden shot and prism moment. Prism! It does have a charge time. Oh, right, she leveled up, so she's got more room for health with heart drain, like that. Turn into Minic wounded, and now you turn into Minic dead. Oh, no, you didn't. Never mind. Right, okay. This is our first 2v3 we've had in a while. Heart drain, you're still at max, so we don't need to do that. Yeah, may as well bring this one down before they have a chance to heal or anything. You know, it's a bit of a waste of your awesome attack power. We both got decent attack power, so there's no real need to look for it like that. Boomerang, is this doing anything? Yeah, it didn't seem better than my gun. I don't know. I guess it's just because it's slash damage. So because if they resist your gun, you do that, I guess is the idea. Anyway, Leviathan Song. Hope you're weak to stabbing. You've been weaker to stabbing. Just get rid of them there. Blam. And then I get to move. Oh, we both get to move again. So blam. And then Leviathan's tongue. No, sorry, it's you again. You're so fast. Then Leviathan's tongue. Just stab. And I get all my health back. Nicey. Ah, we're both not on the experience buff anymore, are we? We should have something to eat. We can do fish. I'll grab a mushroom. You can have this fish, and we both be at 15% experience buff. That'll be nice. Hang on, does the mushroom say ingredient on it? It doesn't. So I presume it's just for eating for this. I could be wrong. Get ye over here, golden shot. Blam! Think they resist the dreadnought, or do you think I can just dreadnought them to bring them down in one shot? Blam! Oh, I guess it's no longer one shot now that she's shot them twice. But anyway, blam! Yeah, that's the stuff. Let's focus on the left one here. Ow. Ow. Both on me, is it? That's just real rude. I get how it is. It's because you don't like my hair. Common problem around these parts, it seems. I'll be having that health, thanks. And don't think I won't be having... sorry, it's Papel again. Don't think I won't be having that health, because I will. Mine. Ah! And I'll be having that health. All the health is mine. There we go. 564 experience is a little more like it. Although we are getting a little over level for this area, even still. I wish I could take all of these fish, but I can't.
The girl with you convenes with the Mud Dwellers. The Mudkin led the genocide of our people. Cleansing, they called it. Minute can trust no one, even their own kind.
Is that true? That the humans genocided these Mimic? I'm sorry if this looks like I'm doing the same thing now. It wasn't my intent. Armored. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta skybreaker you. Wait, unless armored is part of your like enemy designation and it's not like a stance I can get rid of. Hiya? Yes, no, it was. Okay. No more armor for you. Only gun. Blam. Did I do a golden shot with her? Yeah. Okay. She's gonna be speedy enough to do a whole bunch of shots here. Moxie, so the main one's got Moxie, so probably you want to get rid of that there, Papel. And when I go, I think I will Skybreaker the other one, get rid of their defensive stance, little armored, like, bracers or whatever those were. I guess you can hard strike this one, get rid of their attack buff as well. No one gets buffs except for us. And now you got a hard drain to get rid of this one and get you back to max health there. Ow! That's new. Let's focus down this one because they're already at half health. Get rid of them before we do much more. Just keep spamming our little healing moves, and we're at such a high offensive status that's more than enough to keep us near max health. So I say we just keep using them. Stab. Resist stabbing? No, not stab. Oh, and I guess they're both piercing damage, aren't there? Do you resist Dreadnought? Oh, I didn't need to do a hard drain. Wonk! You do not resist that. Ow! I may as well keep going with these. We're healing a fair bit from it. And even though they're resisting it, we have enough attack power on us that we're doing a fair bit. Ow, 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 ow. All of the ouch was what I felt just then. But anyway, away with you now. Stab! Sorry, what I meant was, away with you now. Golden shot. That's the one. Yay! With some good XP we got from that, and gold. Level 14 for me. Actually, it doesn't show my agility growing either when I level up.
We wanted to keep our golden forest, but the Mud Dwellers ruined everything. Don't make the same mistakes they did.
I mean, it sounds like they think outsiders ruined everything, so no one's really shouldering the blame for things being ruined, but, I mean, the woods still seem pretty nice to me. Your whole people being genocided, yeah, I can see that being an issue, though. Actually, my agility is still 50, so maybe you just don't always level up your agility, because I guess that's quite powerful, a stat. What did I say I was saving up for next? I've got Prism, so I don't need Horizon. Ooh, although delaying targets slightly is neat. But I probably want to start working on my passives, don't I? Well, I accidentally sort of dove back into this part of the Mimic Forest again. Well, I was just curious what was over here, but there's enemies to fight and things to find around here, so we may as well do this before we head west. Find Papel's friend. Is this a path I can walk over here? It is a wall. Down here, this looks like something I could examine for some experience, doesn't it? But not before I get this treasure. A cataclysmic ring? Doesn't sound good. Gets attacked by 8 and prevents attack from being lowered. Neat. So between that, the Thief's Dagger, and the Knight Bracelet, second we find someone we want to be building all attack power. That is something we could do.
This is one of the Minic's idols. They tend to return to places where their idols still stand. Lots of the more superstitious or primitive creatures have them. If the idol's turned off, they'll keep out of sight. But if you activate the idols, they come back out again sooner or later.
Why is this in a paraphrasing quote?
Give it a try. I bet if we light this idol, the Minic will be back soon enough.
Right, so what this does is, you can set monsters to respawn when re-entering an area. Which is a very good thing to do, because otherwise they don't respawn and you can only get you have a limited amount of experience in gold, so you definitely want to swipe these as soon as, anywhere you find them. I don't think it takes long either. I think you can literally just, like, go out of the screen and come back and they respawn once you find the idol in the area. It's a cool system, because it's like, if you want to do grinding, that's obviously very helpful. But if you're just trying to get through an area for the first time, it's kind of tedious when the enemies come back if you take, like, 5 steps away and always you're blocking the path. But if I'm not mistaken now, yeah, enemies now respawn if you just leave the screen and come back. I'm not fussed about our level right now. I think we're doing okay, so I won't bother, but it's always good to light those when I find them, I feel like. And they usually hide them somewhere into an area such that it's not like the first— oh god, things didn't load in for a sec there, and I was terrified. Maybe that was because it was making an autosave. Anyway, I think it's always, it's nice that they hide them into a place. So it's not like enemies are respawning the second you walk into there, but only if you wander around for a bit longer. So wait, what is this thing here? Is this an Orica? Ah! Ow, come on, we haven't had a chance to do anything yet. It's so unfair that you get to move before us. I can't believe— can you believe that someone would do that to another character in this game? A Fauro! So no, not an Orca, but may as well shoot it anyway. You're always really doing that increasing your critical chance thing way too late. That's the thing I would start with if I were you. This thing is like a little lip up here. It almost looks like we could go into this part of the forest. But we can't. Oh, you can walk right over it. It's not like a lip at all. Well, Papel, I think it's time to stop stalling and actually go and do the thing that I said I would do, which is help you go find your friend. One of Axis's children, so Who else were Axis's children? Not the sages, I hope, with all their white robes and white hair. And I guess Evelyn could be, maybe, as well. She's got white hair. Oh, this looks like something that will try and kill me. Yes, it is. Hey, let's have a conversation before I die. Oh? How are you? My name is Junip. What am I doing, you ask? Why, I'm fishing for a house. There's a great big orca down there whose shell would be perfect. Is that so strange? Building one takes too long.
That guy's strange.
It's a little strange. Ah, now Avast! How about you? Let's fight! Well, the music got a little more intense here. So shelled orca makes it sound like I want to be using my de-shelling maneuver, but not before I've had a chance to do a golden shot. Yeah, we definitely don't want to get that shell off. That 111 damage is no good. Get that shell away from you, partner. Yeah, there you go. No shell. Shell regrowth. Ah! Hey! Now that she's got her little golden shot increasing her agility, though, she can just spam heart drain, which apparently they're weak to even when they do have their shell, because it's piercing damage. Neato. Nice. Ah, we got an orca shell from that, so we can go craft some stuff when we head back to town. Neat. I think I remember this bit. You can swim under the water here. Lake dangerous. Do not swim. That can't stop me because I can't read. It's still pretty under the water, but no. Let's explore out top here first. Just like how she shakes her hair out like a dog. It's adorable. Let's explore up top here before we go dive into the water with reckless abandon. Actually, I suppose if this is the westward place we were saying we were going to go with Papel, presumably going further west from here will take us to our story destination. So if we want to do side stuff as much as possible, we probably would rather go down into the water there. Let's just see how much of a place there is here, obviously. Oh yeah, there's some stuff going on. That white-robed boar can rot in there for all I care.
Don't say that. They're all we've got after the king's death.
You too. Never thought you'd fall for those liars.
You're not becoming another Evelyn convert, are you? The king handed his reign to them for a reason.
I'm not saying a thing.
Hey, Egghead!
Hey, who are they? So the villagers decided to stop by, eh? Papel, I think we might have made things hard for NUO over here.
Fire at will! Bang! No, not you guys! Ah!
Ow, ow. Oh, they all have different agility levels. Okay, so you're at, yeah, if you got a little bit of hurt on you there, you may as well fix that up with a heart drain. NUO's got way less health than the both of us, though. I think he's lower health. Deals fire damage to all enemies, rarely misses. May as well go for it. Got a bit of a charge time on it. Papel's going again. Heart drain, not necessary. Just shoot this one in the middle. Blammo! And then fire drain will start taking it down. We both lost our experience boosts. I should have renewed them before going. Oh boy, we're all getting covered in nets and stuff. I've been trapped in this net for several turns. May as well heart drain to get this one, get rid of this one. Blammo. Just fire at will to get rid of this one. Blammo. I can finally move again. I'll Leviathan's Tongue to heal myself a bit and maybe get rid of this one. Blammo. There we go. Yay, we did it! Level up for Pel. Oh, there she goes. She finally got an agility stat. So you do just grow in it really slowly, which is why Gold Shot is crazy useful. There you go, NUO. That feels better, doesn't it? Not being shot at. Papel, you're back.
The village said a man from the east came.
He and more of his men went west towards the swamp.
Ara, that's it. We have to hurry. My friend might be in trouble.
Oh, I thought NUO was the friend you were referring to.
Ara?
Oh, I'm NUO. Me and Hunter and I, watch over this forest. Wait a minute, friend. That's why you're always in the swamp?
You're so oblivious.
I'm not letting you go in alone again.
Go ahead and follow us then. If you aren't scared, of course.
Still immature, even after all that time away. Oh, Ara, was it? Don't talk much, do you?
Don't think she can. They don't talk like us where she's from.
It's none of my business. But I should help you for bringing Papel back, right?
I won't be staying.
There must be a reason for the Red Kingdom to come all the way out here. I'd like to find out what they and the man in white are after here.
NUO, join the party! Yay!
Wait, so I actually can't speak their language? I've just been interpreting it and then just, gesturing at people the whole time? Interesting. Oh, I guess I should have known that, considering in the first entry she literally says, or the second entry, whatever entry it was, she says, I hope she can't read this old language, so clearly we don't speak the same language, although I clearly understand them well enough. NUO! The rest of the red soldiers went into the swamp. A friend of Papel's named NUO says they went there with a man in all white. It sounds familiar to the sages that the people of the Red Kingdom mentioned, and the one that approached me after its king was slain. I have a feeling Papel isn't telling us something. What business would sages have in this swamp? I think I do remember somewhat what that's about, so I'll try not to say anything. NUO's cool. I like him a lot. He's a little scientist dude with his little glasses, and he's got little cannons, and he's got a lot of, hit everyone kind of attack skills and stuff. Now, you only get 3 people in a battle at once, and there was another character we ended up with later. I don't know how many characters you can recruit in this game, but I know we did at least get a 4th, and I thought they were super cool, and so I usually swapped them in over NUO, but for the time being at least, there's no harm in at least having a look at his skills and seeing what we can do. So the only one he's got now is Megaton. Hang on, that's weird. Why is he at 0 experience when he just got a bunch? Oh, because he, like, left and rejoined the party, I guess, technically, for that little cutscene. That's odd. So, his skills are as follows. There's this shot branch of them. Deals fire damage, applies burn. So these are all applying damage over time, burn stuff. And they work on his spirit. So it's like magic, basically. He's like a magic engineer. This one just deals 100 damage. Oh, and also, which is multiplied by... So it deals a bit more than 100, really. Doesn't seem to imply that it burns them, but it gets rid of basically any status buff they could get. Oh, all status conditions, it says. So incendiary shot 1 to 3 are just doing burn, basically, with ascending damage. Burst shot does heavy fire damage and ignores the target defense with a bit of a charge. Then to Megaton, these are the ones that hit everyone, I think. So fire damage to all enemies. Fire damage and debuffs their defense. That's cool. A Magna Blast. It's fire and lightning. There's the concussive blast, deals blunt fire damage to all enemies with a long charge time. So it's like this. It's like Magna Blast, where it's like a little bit of element mixing, except it doesn't do the debuff. And then there's explosion finally, which does just big damage to everyone, basically, with a long charge. All these little mechanisms that are support stuff. So parties attack by 20%, defense by 20%, and agility by 20%. That's cool. I don't know if this like stacks with Papel's golden shot. Like, I don't know if I did golden shot and the burning blood potion and this, if we'd be all like moving super fast. That would be cool if so. There's probably a build there. Then we have adds fire damage to a party member's attacks. Cool. And then flamethrower 1 to 3, which is it just definitely hits everyone with the burn status effect. So it's like incendiary shot, but it does less damage. It doesn't do any damage if I understand this correctly, but it hits everyone. And it seems to suggest it has a 100% success rate. And it's got a cooldown. And we've got Rush, Valiant Rush, and Calculated Rush. Slash damage and attempts to debuff. Slash damage and heals him a bit. Slash damage and ignores defense. All of which could be useful. Jest reduces the chance that enemies will target him. And his passives are immune to traps, resists fire, item effects are doubled. All of which are cool. So he's really like, he's like a weird unit. It's like all of his stuff is either applying a debuff, hitting everyone, or it's a support skill. And the fact that Papel and Aura have ones that make people target them more, and he has ones that make people target him less. I think he's a little squishier, and he's a bit meant to be more of a support character, I think. It's a pretty cool idea. As for what we're going to try and build for him, I do rather like this resourcefulness thing. And the immune to trapping effects, actually, because traps suck. I probably want to get all 3 of the rushes, all 3 of these. I don't know. I mean, this is useful, for sure. I like the defense debuff from Magna Blast, so I think I might like go with him until we get this other character and I swap him out of our party forever, if it's what I end up doing. Is Magna Blast, Unusual Gadget, Flamethrower 3, all 3 of the passives, and then Valiant Rush, because I like everyone having a little thing that heals themselves. And we've already got some stuff that does lower defense, so I'll probably do Valiant Rush and Calculated Rush. So I want like the rushes, Max Flamethrower, the weird gadget, Magna Blast, and then the passives. A lot of his skills are quite costly. Anyway, we have an idea of what we're doing with you now, but so that's clearly forward that direction. So let's go swimming around in the water. NUO, I propose as a new friendship exercise to get to know each other better. Let's go swimming! Spleesh. Yay, it's so pretty underwater. Is that a fish I can take? That's an Orica, anyway. If I'm understanding correctly, I definitely want your hides. Are you weak to piercing even when you don't have your shell? You are not. Basically, what it's like if I do a piercing on someone who has their shell up, it's as though their shell wasn't there. So I don't even need to bother getting rid of their shells if I'm gonna clamp. I've been clamped. If we're going to be using piercing stuff on them, which Aura and Papel are both. So I say, no, actually, it's doing even a bit more. Once they have the shell on and you do a piercing damage, it's a bit more than if you do a damage to them with without their shell. Actually, it probably makes some sense to give NUO a bit of a leg up and give him something that bumps his experience here, doesn't it? And we only have one more of those, which is the mushroom. So here you go, NUO. Have this lovely mushroom. I love how in the save screen, they've only given Aura a swimming sprite, so it's like, Aura's like, hola! And everyone else is just standing there. Anyway, this looks like a safe thing to interact with. Hola! Have at you! Right, we gotta be kind of careful with NUO for a bit, because we don't even have his little healing skill just yet. This is a skullfish close. Oh, closed, maybe. Does it open its mouth at some point? If you do something else? Well, resisted that golden shot, but at least we got our agility buff there. Dreadnought slash, is this blunt? I can't remember what Dreadnought is. Wait, why can't I choose?
to have them go first. I guess if I wanted to just like have RO wait or something. Look at my crit rate up at 9%. It's kind of hard to tell what he specializes in because he's like 10 levels below ours, but I think it's probably Spirit for one thing. Considering a bunch of his skills use it, and he's approaching ours even though he's like 10 levels below. Let's find out what Dreadnought does for us, and then may as well hard drain here, see if that piercing does anything. Resists piercing, but at least you got back to max health. Wonking, it resists as well. Let's see, resist fire! Do you resist the slashing from the boomerang? Hiya! Yes you do. So I guess you resist a whole bunch of like physical stuff while you're like this. Although you haven't done any actual attacking of us yet, so I guess I don't need to worry too much. Blam! Just fire away. And also set you on fire. Underwater. That's the thing I can do. Yes, it seems to be, okay, finally it did something. It slashed us. Okay, there we go. Well, if it's only gonna be doing that much damage, I may as well just keep going for the healing stuff. And we've almost taken care of you. Sorry, NUO, we're gonna lose a whole bunch of your, returns on your experience buff this way, but hey, you gotta level up. Yeah, that spirit's growing a nice amount. The musket that was for sale earlier, it was this Goldwood musket, right? It wasn't like there was a better one for sale. Oh, by the way, we should put some equipment on you, my friend. Leather robe, why not, for the moment? Evasion seems decent to do, and I guess we may as well just pop the attack things on you as well. Boom. Now you have more attack than Papel. Actually, hang on. Let me go back up there. I'm not 100% certain. Oh, by the way, does this count as the Goldwood area? Are enemies going to respawn here now that because we've hit the Mimic idol? No, I guess not. I figured we should have a look at some of these things. Oh, interesting. Okay, I kind of got the vibe that there might be more of those things where we could get some lore around here and get some experience thereof. Except, I guess Papel wouldn't be able to teach us anything underwater, would she? Never mind, onward we go. Hello! I need your shells and horns. There's some sense to doing piercing damage on ones who are shelled. Especially as it basically means that my Leviathan attack does more than my normal attack and heals me anyways. There's basically no downside to it. Maybe shoot the one who's unarmored at the moment. Yeah. Your defense has just gone up. Maybe we go for the Megaton and it blows them both up, and then Papel just focuses on this one for a bit. Blammo! Oh, I didn't need to do a hard train. That was silly. Get rid of both E. Nice one, NUO. Well on your way to level 8 there. Orca Shell times 2! That's what I like to hear. Gotta get some upgraded stuff in no time when we return to Kara. I wonder if they'll have anything new to say now that we've got NUO with us. Well, this place sure is expansive. There's lots to explore around under the water here. Like a big fish! Let's explore this big fish! And how to kill it! This one's got its mouth open, so I guess we can deal more damage to it, but it probably also does more damage to us. That's something like that is what I'm guessing. Blammo! Yes, it doesn't have a resistance, but oh, and it's used haste itself. It's trying to match Papel's speed, but we can't take that sitting down. Stab you right in your fish mouth. I guess you would be weak to being stabbed when your mouth was open, wouldn't you? Yeah, better close that up right quick. Doing the group attack. No, it's sensible now, I think. And we can just start focusing our efforts over onto this one. Wonk! And it might be worth, using my little Skybreaker and getting rid of their defense buff when it goes to my turn. Oh, I didn't finish off the fish on the right there. Sorry, let's just take care of that. As for me, get rid of that defense buff, partner. You don't need it. Oh, and also that they don't resist that blunt damage. Neat. Let's do your normal gunshot there. They're going to hit us with something. Stance. Oh, it changed to Skullfish Open. Well, that makes things easier. Because now Heart Drain is, they're weak to it. Blam! And similar story for Leviathan's Tongue. Yes, stab! Personally, they haven't been targeting NUO too much. Heavy Sapphire. Ooh. Do tell? Material. Cool. Sells for 2,000 gold as well. And this one's a big one guarding a chest. I'm gonna swipe your chest. So let me just kneel down underwater and receive this helmet. Check this out. I'm gonna wait for it to swing back up like it was a moment ago. Yeah, and then dodge. No, that was an awful, awful dodge, but never mind. I wanted to fight you anyway. Oh god, you're not scary at all. Orca King. Oh, so I guess if I do this where like I select Aro even though it's Papel's turn, it's like I'm just telling Aro what to do ahead of time. There's no real reason to do it, I guess. Golden shot! Let's get that speed up ASAP. I assume you're gonna resist it. Is this, are you in some kind of stance that I could flunk? No. Oh, no, yes. Well, that damaged your shell a bit. Okay, so if I do that again, I presume your shell will continue to be damaged. Until such a time... I don't know, boomerang. See if slashing damage works against this. Nope, I probably just have to wait till I get rid of the your shell, but until such time, I guess you may as well also go for the fire thing. Clamp does a bit of damage, but not enough to really dissuade me. Blammo! Fire thing, blang. You probably don't. Oh, you do resist fire even with your shell. Let's get that off of there, I say. No more shell privileges for you, Beatnik.
I guess it seems like you probably do want to keep at least one of the defense buff removing skills on R there. That chain, the breaker chain is pretty useful for stuff like that. Now that your face is open, are you weak to getting shot? Sure you are. So I'll shoot you again. Feels like I won't. They're charging some kind of move up. You can see they've got a clock on them. Will I be able to bring them down before they get to use it? No. They were charging their clamp up. But I can pierce them and finish them off with this, which will heal me up a little bit. Nope. Ooh, and I got a crit too. Nice. There you go, NUO. What's that, like 3 levels up I've given you before I actually learn to do any skills? You gotta have like 150 skill points queued up. Yeah, you do. Magna Blast sounds awesome. Let's get that. Lonk and clunk. As far as I can tell, Magna Blast is just better Megaton. Maybe it has a slightly lower, longer charge time or something, but it seems to do the same amount of damage, except it does the defense debuff and also is multi-elemental. I don't know if there's any incentive to keep Megaton over it, but just for cleanliness, I will for the moment. On to the next swimmage. Oh, no, that was the hole. We swam across the whole river, and we only had to hold our breath for like 20 minutes. Awesome. There's a blisterweed here. Don't put me in a cutscene before I get my chance to pick my blisterweed. Here, look! The Minic built canals to funnel purified water to the rest of the world. Looks like they're still running. Oh, is that those are the ones that eventually flow down to the divide, is it? They say the ocean surrounding our land is poisoned, but the Minic tried filtering it for themselves. The Fourth King decided to open up the canals to spread the purified water to the rest of the world. That was his first mistake. One of many, the Minic revolted against him. What could make them so reluctant? I don't get it. Oh, how did the Minic survive without pure water before the filters? They're really good at adapting, you know? They're off-breeds that live all over the place. I wouldn't be surprised if they could survive anywhere. Humans are a lot more fragile. It's always a trade-off. You can't have it all. At least I got my blistering weed. Yeah, the Fourth Minic King sounds like a good dude to me. The divide is south of here, right? So that's probably how they got... Because they were all before, they're like, I don't know where that water flows from. I guess it's a bit far east as well, but... Maybe there's a path through the mountains where this water flows. But it doesn't seem like there's anything else more going on here. So we got our blistering weed, we got a bunch of treasure from the water. Time to head back. We'll be seeing the rest of the forest anyway, next time on the Ember Throne, because that is all for now. But this underwater place sure is pretty. So we met NUO, he's cool, I like him. We got an Orica helmet as well, by the way. Pierce damage for 5%. I don't know. I'm not sure any of his things do pierce damage, do they? But that is all for now. Next week on the channel is going to be another Celeste EX episode where we're doing another one of those things that we were doing last time, which are a little on the spoilery side, so that's why I'm not saying them in this, in case you haven't seen that and want to play the game for yourself or whatever. You know, spoilers and reasons and things. And that is all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! I'm just going to have to deal with it. That's it. There are 2 people right in front of me that should be using this yet. Just want to make sure everyone's actually hit their original position. Right over here, and then someone else hits over here as well. It's just hit midnight.